Okay, folks, it's your buddy, Mike Messier, and I told you I'd give you some field reports. So, moved to Florida a year and a half ago before COVID hit, and here I am back in Rhode Island for reasons. And I figured, well, I know New England's going through a lot of tough times with this COVID stuff. The governor was more strict, a lot more strict than Florida, but just went to this Starbucks and even the sign says they're open until 9:30, but what that means is you can get a to-go cup, to-go order, or you can do the drive-through until 9:30 at night on a Saturday, but you cannot sit. You cannot go in and sit. So, I guess just different states handle things differently, and I can say I'm glad I wasn't here for this COVID. I asked the young gentleman who was working, he's just doing his job. I'm not going to be angry with anybody. They're going through a lot of pain here. And I said, hey, is it possible? I said, is it just to go? And he said, oh, no, you can sit down as you wait for your order. I said, no, but can you order and sit? Can you relax in the Starbucks? And he said, oh, no, it's all to go, but we hope to be open in 2 months or so. So I don't know. It's just a contrast. And I can see where the aggravation, you know what I mean? And how people are going fucking ape shit. Because, I guess for some folks like myself, if you don't have, a spouse or kids or whatever the fuck, and you kind of rely on these coffee house scenarios for social activity or to get a buzz around you as you're doing your own thing on your computer or reading a book or socializing, this lifeline of the coffee house is pretty important to a lot of people, and here it is castrated, or cut off, whatever you want to call it. Now, I do know that there's this locally owned coffee house across the street, which I normally would have gone to, but they're closed at 6, which would only be, at this point, 40 minutes from now. They would normally be open till 10 at night on a Saturday, so I just feel bad. Just that feeling of there's nowhere to go. And then, of course, the asshole would always answer, oh, go home. Well, fuck that. So, what can I say? It's just, I don't know if, have we learned any goddamn thing? I mean, the social distancing, the closing early, does that help with situations like this? I just don't know if it did. And I'm not in charge. I don't make these goddamn decisions. So I don't know. But if you look at the evidence here, the fact that it's May 1st and this kid is telling me that you can't sit for 2 months, I'm supposed to come back in 2 months, you're telling me? It just seems silly or stupid. So there you go. And there's no anger of me towards anyone specifically, just the situation. I think when people, I don't know if this is, I'm not sure, I don't know enough about the Florida governor to endorse him. I know people that I know don't seem to like him, but some people I do know do like him, DeSantis. But as far as this heavy-handed, close down every goddamn thing mentality goes, I just don't see the advantage. I don't see how that would be an advantage if you can't go to a fucking coffee house on a Saturday at 5:15 and sit down for a little while or a long while. What the fuck? I just don't get it. Even getting into this parking lot was a major attraction. And to be honest with you folks, I like coffee, but I never like coffee enough to get it to go. Maybe an iced coffee to go once in a fucking while, but if I get a coffee, it's not like I need to get the coffee and then drive around with it. I'm going to sit my ass down and do my stuff. All the wonderful things on the computer that I do to entertain you people. So the point of this video is I knew that I was enjoying my life in Florida with the freedom to go to the coffee house. It's open till fucking 2 in the morning. I wear a mask in there when I use the facilities, but if I'm sitting at my fucking table alone, I don't use the mask. Now I'm fully vaccinated, by the way, so I feel good about that, but I'm just kind of shocked and saddened. And now it's 5:20 and I'm supposed to go to this fucking coffee house that's going to be open till 6 and then just leave at 6. Are you sticking a dick in my ass right now? Is that what you're doing, life? So I'm leaving this state tomorrow. Once again, I'm leaving. I saw a few people, as I figured with New England, would play the phone tag game, and not even that enthusiastically with me. Oh yeah, we gotta meet up. Oh yeah, when you leaving? Oh yeah, oh you're going? Oh, it's too bad. So people just don't give a flying fuck. You know what I mean? So I don't put a whole lot of expectations. A couple of my friends came through, a couple didn't. So on and so forth. The reason, the matter at hand, here's the goddamn Barnes & Noble. I mean, I'm sure that they've got dicks in their ass about sitting down. So I'm not too excited about that. I'm going to drive by. And what I'm really getting sick of, folks, is when they have the time of the store being opened. And then it's like, are you open or not? I mean, can you just tell me up front so I don't have to waste my time asking? And if I go into your venue, is there proper seating for me or not? So, I don't know. I'm sick of this goddamn COVID thing. I don't necessarily believe these stories of people eating bats out of wet markets. That might be a crock of flying shit, by the way. So, any fucking way. I'm just distraught. I really do feel validated and redeemed that I made the proper choice and I moved not knowing anything about COVID. How could I? It wasn't a thing yet. But I moved and I got to this new venue, this new location, and then the world turns to shit on a sandwich, you know, flying shit on a stick, as I used to say. And I'm able to properly go to coffee houses and movie fucking theaters. The movie theaters in Rhode Island have been shut down. That pisses me off. Movie theaters I went to as a child, I worked there as a teen, and now they're done. History, kaput. Very upsetting. People can't go to the cinema. And people are very mask aware. I'm wearing this goddamn neck gaiter as a courtesy, but the reality is I'm fully vaccinated. I got my second shot like 2 weeks ago. I feel safe enough. I mean, if the goddamn COVID wants to kill me at this point, it'll fucking kill me. What can I do? You know what I mean? At some point. So I'm just a little sick of this thing. I'm not blaming anyone personally. I guess the former governor, who's since moved on to the Biden administration, Governor Gina Romano, God bless her soul, she did what she thought was the right thing. I'm not pointing the finger at her, but I guess she was pretty heavy-handed with the things. Now I'm going to go in this coffee house for 38 fucking minutes. It's a little upsetting to me. I like being in these coffee houses for hours on end. I like accomplishing things, and I need, like when I get on the goddamn computer, I need to warm up to my day. They're closed at 6 o'clock. What am I supposed to do in 38 fucking minutes? That's horse shit. So I'm a little upset. I just can't believe it. I should have gone to this fucking place first, but I made the tactical error of thinking Starbucks might be open later. 6 fucking o'clock? How can people live like this? So when people were giving me a hard goddamn time, oh, why are you moving to Florida? It's so hot. Oh, well, because I want to fucking do things, and I guess at some level, I was instinctive, and I knew on some level it was the thing to do, and this goddamn COVID thing turned out to justify my choice. And I'm not picking on anyone or making fun. I'm just saying, thank God I listen to myself and not other fucking people. If other people dictated my thought process, I would have never left this state, and I'd be upset even more. So I just have one more day to endure. I was good to see my friends and family up here. Didn't see everybody. Those that gave a shit saw me. Those that didn't. Took care of some business. I guess I'm a tinge upset, but I'm not totally upset. I feel bad, but like that kid telling me that, oh yeah, we'll be open, you can sit down in 2 months. Well, what the fuck? I mean, that's just horse shit on a goddamn plate. A sizzling plate of horse shit. But I haven't been here this whole time, so I can't complain. I feel bad for the people that have been here and their lives have been ruined by this goddamn COVID. And I just don't know. We're not a country, United States of America, that was built for COVID. So we have to figure out how to stop this. If this shit happens again, which it probably fucking will in our lifetime, there'll probably be something like this or worse. We have to be better prepared for it, to fight it. So I don't know what to say. And this is just a regular guy who can't sit on his ass and drink a coffee. So I'm feeling the pain of the world. I'm feeling the frustration, the sympathy, the dead people that have died. Everything sucks. Trying to get a goddamn coffee in the middle of COVID. It all brought it home. Trying to get a goddamn, I can't sit here and drink a coffee. And yes, I know this was going on, folks. I did travel earlier. October of 2020, I went to Pennsylvania and I discovered the same horrible things. But it's just like, hey, I thought we had vaccines now. I thought we were. It's not over, folks. You still got to mask up. I still do what I can, but I got the goddamn vaccine. Look, some people are upset about the vaccine. They don't trust it. My feeling is, if Trump's getting the vaccine, if Biden's getting the vaccine, Pence, all these fucks, Biden, Kamala, they're all getting it. I guess I can get it. That's my goddamn theory. I'm going to put my little fucking mask on and have my 31 minutes of coffee time, for Christ's sake. Dick in my